What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Familiar faces. Shoot, guys. No, it's been a good camp. It's an installation plan. So it's not purposely being aggressive or playing zone or rushing 4 or 5. It's just part of the plan. And the players are playing fast. They're playing fast. They're playing clean. It's a good group, man. It's a fully engaged group, and they love to play.
What have you seen from Jay Watt in the last few games?
I've seen with him from the spring to now major growth. I mean, he's a mature guy. Right now he's in the mix to be our third safety, some dime, some nickel stuff, and he's earning it. I mean, you watch him play last year. He's a guy that plays close to the ball with aggression. He could play in the center field. He could play half. So he's a perfect 3 or 4 safety for us who can help us at nickel and dime.
As you know what Zach Allen practiced like, he hasn't all those years, but looks like you have a guy that comes that never.
Yeah. Zach's the right kind of dude, man, as far as a player and a person. He's a great teammate. He's on every single day. He's super smart. So he was a good signing for this football team. Obviously he's been around Watt, for the last 2 or 3 years, and that's paid off for him. But he's a good player.
You've seen Justin Simmons.
Sure, I can. Yep.
You've seen Justin Simmons before.
Yeah.
Now, and can you kind of compare and contrast? Because he's dominant. He's obviously out
Yeah.
there at the moment. Compare and contrast what you see from the players you had to what
Mhm.
you see here in camp.
I think the current player, his football IQ is so high. I mean, he can coach the room right now. I mean, he's having a great camp, obviously, but his IQ is super high. He's actually fixed about 3 or 4 things for me in the last 4 days because I'm blending the system. It's certain calls that I wasn't used to those guys making last year, and he explained it to me. We kind of came together and kind of made it right for both sides. So he's done a good job helping me blend the systems. So it's been special to watch his growth.
Do you think your starters need to play in preseason games?
I think football you have to play. That's coach's decision. It's been done numerous ways for years. If you play the guys and somebody gets nicked, you're wrong. If you don't play them, you don't play well early, you're wrong. So you can't be right. That's part of being a football coach, right? So we've all been there. But some guys play and some guys don't. It's a coach's decision.
Vance, with a rookie like Drew Sanders, what's the biggest part of the learning curve to get up to speed at that position?
I think for Drew, it's just learning the defense and being great at technique. He's a super athlete. He works hard. I mean, he's rare with his size and speed and movement. So it's just time on task for him. He's a worker. He's hard on himself, sometimes too hard. But he is coming along fast.
Vance, Nick DeVito's having a good camp. You get a lot of credit for that. What have you seen?
Nick's grown. You watch Nick play in college, and you watch him last year. He was more of a speed rusher, and now he's engaging the big bodies. He's using his hands. He's more speed to power, and that's NFL rushing. These tackles are so big and so tall. If you're a speed guy, they just push you past. You have to go through that guy to be a great rusher in this league, and he's learned that trade so far.
Where is he standing up?
Coop's had a hell of a camp. If you want to talk about consistency every day, it's Coop. As a dropper, as a rusher, as an edge setter, I mean, he is really consistent and probably one of our best guys right now.
How involved are you with adding Frank and then kind of with him and being able to Randy? What does
Yeah.
that do for you?
I tell you what, man, it's the best room I've had from 1 to 6 in a very long time. So having a bunch of rushers with different traits, it's been fun to watch, and having a plan, for each guy to get enough reps to be effective during the game is going to be important for me. But yeah, I mean, having Randy and Frank and Coop and Benito, and when Barron comes back, I mean, that's a really good room. We've got 2 young guys breaking glass also, so it's a good room.
What's it like to be back on the podium?
It feels good. It's just part of the job, and it feels good to be back home. This is home for me. I've been here half my life, so it feels good to be back.
Vince, I know that Arizona is just a preseason game.
Yeah.
Thoughts, feelings on going back there?
No, not really, guys. It's about improvement. I want to see our young guys go out there and play well and improve and hopefully win the game. But it's about improvement. It's about evaluations. So not personal for me at all. Just business.
How do Stearns and Green Jackson complement each other? If you plan to kind of use them
Yeah.
as Justin?
They both had great camps thus far. Obviously Jack's a veteran who's played a lot of football. I had Jack as a second-year guy in Houston for 3 or 4 years. Caden Stearns is obviously a guy with great talent. So both guys are having a great camp. We need both guys. We have packages for both guys. So as far as those guys competing, it's not really competition. You know, we're going to have package for all regular players.
What has Jonathan Ayers done to distinguish himself?
God, man, he is steady. You know, he is really steady and mature, and that's what you want from your defensive lineman. You want guys who are going to play stout in the running game and have some pass rush ability to push the pocket, but he is steady. He's the same guy every single day. He's really smart. He rarely loses his gap. He's rarely on a mistake tape. You know, so he's a guy I love because you can trust him.
A couple more?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like to empower guys to come to you and say,
Absolutely. Absolutely. You want the players to have ownership, you know, especially now in this, what we're doing right now. You know, guys who were here last year, they did some good stuff on tape, you know, so I don't want to dismiss that, you know. So pressures they like, you know, Josie likes this one pressure that we put in yesterday, you know, so the guys have ideas of what's been good for them in the past. Let's put it in. You know, I'm willing to learn and listen to the veteran players who are, you know, who work at it, you know, and have really good ideas. So absolutely, it's been a back and forth with those veteran players here.
Caden said that you'll change the call to what they used to call it.
Absolutely.
Is that some of that? I mean, are you catching yourself thinking it's what you used to call it?
No, I've been studying all summer, man. So, you know, I would have been foolish to walk in here and just change the players' verbiage, right? Because football is just about terminology. So, the coverage package they ran here with Vic and E, it's what I've run, but just different terms. So, instead of making the players learn different terms, I learn their terms, and that's what a coach should do. You know, to allow the players to play fast. So, it's been fun to learn those calls and learn different adjustments from CP, especially in the back end. So for me, I'm learning and growing also. It's been fun, man. I'm enjoying it.
are you going to call from the game from the sideline?
I am. I'm a sideline guy. I can't go to the box. I can't see anymore, man. Look at that. I can't see way up there. So now I'm a sideline guy.
Coach, thank you.
I got to be in the mix. Thank you, guys. Good seeing everyone.